All right, guys, the time has finally come to get this thing back on the road after 8 weeks of waiting. Tranny is finally back. The T-case is also back. Let's get right into it. All right, so in the last video, you guys didn't see me put this back together. I had all kinds of issues with that GoPro, so it is what it is. I lost a bunch of footage. But anyways, here it is all put back together. Not really much to note here. These are the brackets for the those little brake guides that I got. And then the bushings. Okay, I did install the bushings. I mentioned these bushings a bunch of times. It's just because it's a pain in the ass to install these without having the subframe removed. But, you know, anyways, this is all nice and clean. I went ahead and I painted this motor mount as well. I didn't have this coated. I just painted it with that epoxy paint. This epoxy paint. I keep talking about the epoxy paint, and this is the epoxy paint. I just got this at the auto parts store. So anyways, so this is all good, ready to go. Okay, and then another thing that I did get, I don't know if this is gonna make any difference or not, but this is the Speed Lab shifter cable bracket, okay? So I got this before I knew that the tranny was gonna cost so much to fix. It seemed like a nice, cool piece, you know? Hopefully this will make, because this is supposed to be stiffer, so hopefully this will make shifting, you know, a little bit crisper. You know, these Evo transmissions are not the crispest things out there. Yeah, buddy. These things look so nice. Brand spanking new looking. I had already added the coolers on this, on the T-case and on the transmission. So I didn't buy that from them. But anyways, man, these things look so good. Almost brand new. So I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna do like a how-to on these, on installing these. I don't think you guys come to my channel to see that because, you know, well, and there's a bunch of videos already out on this. I also have a cold, to be honest with you, so I'm sorry if I sound like shit, and I kind of feel like shit. But I've been waiting on this thing so long, and I honestly been so busy with work and stuff like that. I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these things in. All right, so it's been a few days since I put the tranny in. I'm just getting back to work, so I'm just giving you guys an update. Transmission is in, transfer case is in. I put the Speed Lab shifter bracket. Okay, that's a really nice piece. Very nice piece compared to the rusty, busted looking OEM bracket. So while I was doing this, I had a mini panic attack. I'm not one to usually freak out like that, but I was really freaking out. So I put in the lower shifter cable, and then I'm gonna go put this one in, and there's nothing to attach it to. I know it's hard to see with all these cables here, but there should be another bracket here. And where these bolts are, where these two bolts are, there's another bracket that's supposed to go here. And the transmission doesn't have it. So I emailed TRE, but, you know, I'll be honest with you guys, the communication with those guys is just horrible. I don't think I've ever dealt with somebody who has such shitty communication with their customers. So I'm honestly not holding my breath. I was panicking because I thought that stuff is not available from the dealership. Luckily, I talked to my connect at local Mitsu, and he was able to get me all the parts. They do have to come from Japan, so it's probably gonna take a week. But they are available because I'll be honest with you, I am not counting on TRE to be able to send me these things. The way this guy acts, he's probably gonna say that I fucked it up. You know, I did something wrong and it's all my fault, you know. So anyways, rant over. So I'm getting ready to start putting my fluids, my tranny fluid, my TK fluid, okay? And then after that, I can go ahead and put the subframe back in there. I'm obviously not gonna be able to finish this today because I'm missing parts, but you know, wanna keep making progress. Right, got a lot of work done. This is all looking super nice. I'm not 100%. I'm not, you know, totally happy with the pinkish, purplish on these hats. I got these used, and the guy who I got them from was tracking the car. And this is actually, you know, what happens when you track these. They have like a, it's kind of like a bluish, purplish anodizing from when you get it from Gyro. And I know that they just recently redesigned these, and now they're actually doing it in black, which honestly is what it should have been from the beginning. So we'll see. But anyways, they were, you know, I got them on a good deal. So that looks good. And then I got these lug nuts, titanium lug nuts. These are, I think, that are made by STM. I got them from Facebook, so that was a good score. And then, yeah, so tranny in, transfer case in. Obviously, I got the subframes in, got the downpipe in, I got the drive shaft in, I got the whole exhaust in. I got most of my fluids in. I still got to finish bleeding the brakes and the power steering and a couple things. So because of this stupid shifter bracket, man, I am still so pissed with this thing with TRE. I just can't believe, man, that anyways, that'll be for another video. So yeah, because of this, I'm not gonna be able to get this thing started today. So it'll have to be for the next video. So hopefully these parts come in soon. I did order all the stuff for that shifter assembly and all that. And then, you know, really that's kind of all I'm missing. I gotta put that in. I gotta put all this kind of back together, and then I can start it up. And also I'll be showing you guys the new wheels. So stay tuned for that one, guys. Until the next one. Peace.